You can have too much of a good thing, can't you? Like heroin. What? Although too much heroin is death, basically. That's when you know you've had too much. You go, oh, fuck, I'm dead. I've fucked. That's the thing, though, with heroin. You know, try anything once, kids, sure. But know this, right? No. You think, I'll try heroin. I'll just try one. Give me a heroin. Give me one heroin, okay? Just have one. Oh, what's it like? Oh, it's fucking lovely. I want more. I can't just tap. It's like Pringles. It's like, once you pop, you can't stop. I think that's how it works. I'm not an expert. Believe it or not, I've never been a heroin addict. No round of applause for that. See? No. See? No round of applause for never having been a heroin addict. If I'd have come out here and go, yeah, I used to be a heroin addict. I used to mug people and shit myself in doorways, right? But exactly. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He hasn't done those things for a while. He hasn't done those things that we never did in the first place. Why are you applauding someone for suddenly acting like a normal member of society? It's like I've lost a bit of weight. I've lost about 20 pounds. Exactly. What? No. You're basically applauding me for only eating as much as I need now. I should have always been doing that. I got fat because I was a greedy, lazy bastard. There's no other explanation. And I needed people they come up to me now and they go, oh, well done, you look great. But they weren't telling me I looked terrible. They're basically saying I looked terrible. No one told me at the time. It was really taboo. I needed waiters to come over and go, fuck off, you've had enough, right? And I've been criticised in the past for having a go at fat people. I've never had a go at fat people. I've only ever pointed out the fact that you get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off. That's simple science. I don't judge them in any other aspect of their life, but that's what happens. You get fat if you take in more calories than you burn off, okay? And that's indisputable, okay? Now, the thing is, people think I'm having a go. I'm not, because I don't judge them. If I see a fat person, I don't make assumptions about him other than how they got fat. And, this is the other thing, wait, right? Not only is that what makes you fat, people know that's what's making them fat. No one got fat behind their own back. No one and went, what the fuck's that? Okay? It's not a surprise, it's a gradual process. You have loads of time to back out from this project. Also, no one's sneaking into thin people's apartments and injecting their lettuce with 1 million calories. That doesn't happen, okay? They know what's doing. If you go up to a bloke and he's surrounded by cakes and pies, right? And you go, you know what's making you fat, don't you? He doesn't go, is it all the running? He knows what it... But I don't make judgments, okay, other than how they got fat, okay? If I see a fat person, I don't go, oh, he's fat, therefore he's jolly, right? A lot of them are miserable, aren't they? If I see a fat girl, I don't go, oh, she'd be pretty if she lost weight. That's rarely the case, okay? So don't fall for that, okay? A lot of them started eating because they had fuck all to lose. So, no. But there's no stigma attached because people don't even want to use the word fat now because they think it's derogatory. It's a real taboo subject. So they use euphemisms. They go, oh, you know Brenda, the big girl. What, 7 foot? No. Not to. What does she look like? Brenda, you know, she's the one who's clammy even in winter. Just say she's fat. Nothing wrong with it. It's their choice. It's up to you if you want to be fat. It's fine. But they don't. They go, you know, Brenda, she's out of breath just standing up at her desk. But even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I feel sorry for them, right? No, I do. Particularly fat women, because fat is a feminist issue. Men get fat and we just go, fuck it, all bought and paid for, you know. We don't come under the same constraints of society, whereas women are inundated with images of how you should be, size 0 models, this diet, that diet, look like this, keep your man. And they make such an effort, don't they, fat girls? They've always got lovely hair, aren't they? They're always having their hair. They've all got lovely hair. Always got lovely hair. Always got those lovely false nails, haven't they? They make an effort. Anything but jogging, right? They love high heels, don't they? They think it makes their legs look less. It doesn't. It just... You can just hear him coming now. I don't want any fat people to feel uncomfortable at one of my gigs, so next time, buy 2 seats. I'm joking. I'm joking. Shut up. I'm not having a go. I'm just pointing out, you know. I was listening to the radio in England a few weeks back, Radio 4, quite highbrow. There was a discussion about political correctness. My name came up straight away, right? And there was this woman on there going, oh yeah, well it's not right. Ricky Gervais, he makes jokes about fat people. He wouldn't make jokes about gay people, would he? And being fat is like being gay. What? No, it's not. What? You can't choose your sexuality. As we've established, you choose whether to eat too much or not. You know, with your sexuality, you're born, you grow up, you discover you like same-sex relationships, and that's it. You're gay, okay? For being gay to be the same as being fat, you'd have to be born, be straight, grow up knowing you're straight, but gradually and consciously wean yourself onto cock. Oh. Happy 16th birthday, son. This is Raoul. Suck his cock. Sorry, father? Suck his cock. 16 now, suck his cock. I'm heterosexual. Oh, with his newfangled words. Suck his cock. Come on. I don't like cock, father. Doesn't like cock. How do you know if you've never tried it? Ah! Suck his cock. Suck one cock. Suck... that's not sucking it, that's playing with you. Put it in your mouth. Put it... look, have a go, you might like it. Oh, it's not so bad, is it? I fucking love these. If that happened, then being gay would be the same as being fat, but it doesn't, so it's not, okay? I was on a plane last year, okay, going from New York to LA, okay, and me and my girlfriend were one side of the plane, there was the aisle, and the other side, there were these 2 huge fat women, okay? Proper fat. One of them just got on and went, can I have a belt extension? Yeah, of course you can, you've earned it, right? So, proper. In fact, I was thinking of calling the pilot out and going, should one of us swap with one of them? Otherwise, we're just going to Canada. Do you know what I mean? And one of them was even fatter than the other one, okay? And she was there, and she'd got on the plane with one of those takeaway buckets of fast food. Bucket! I mean, there's your first clue. When did that happen? When did fat people just give up? When did they go into a shop and go, oh, fuck it, just treat me like a farmyard animal? Really? Give me it in a bucket. In fact, just strap it to my fucking head, and I'll just... A bucket? Really? You want your meal in a bucket? Yes. Right? So she's there and she's chowing down, right? And I swear she turns to her fat friend and says, this is the best fried chicken I've had all day. But I'm not having a go. I'm not having a go. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because even though it is their own fault, and it is their own fault, I don't know if you know this about fat people, they fucking love cake. They love it. They love it, right? And I blame the food industries because you go into a supermarket and it's just packed with that stuff. Everything's packed with hydrogenated fats and extra calories and sugar and butter and everything. And they love that, okay? And there's always a big door, isn't there, to a supermarket? It's always, they've got a quadruple door, isn't it? No one's ever been too fat to get through the door of a supermarket, okay? And it opens automatically, so they don't have to waste calories pushing anything. There's just, and it's a good job it opens automatically, because usually it's glass and they can see the pie from down the road and they're in like that. Grazing, right? So, I say, keep the big door, sure, keep the big door. Come on, fat people, come in you go. But when they get in there, it's all fresh fruit and veg. It's all whole grain. It's all stuff that's good for you, okay? Of course they'll be confused at first. They go, well, that's not real food to them. They think Brussels sprouts is packaging, right? They're looking, where's the cakes? Where's the cakes? The cakes are over here, but the cakes are through a different door. But this door is human-sized, okay? So now they go, where's the cakes? They go, oh, fuck, I can't get in, I can't. can't get through the fucking door. I can't. And they're starving. I go, oh God, what's this? I've got to eat some, what's this, a banana? Like, and they go back, oh no, I still can't. Back and have a carrot. They're back and forth for days, and the fat's fallen off them. Soon they can slip through the door and have a cake. They can't get out again. No, but I mean, but we've got to do something. We've got to intervene. And people say, no, it's nothing to do with you. It's up to them. It's their body. It's their life. And that's true, but we don't say that about wearing crash helmets. Or if you've got a heroin addict in the family, you don't go, oh, it's his life. He loves heroin. You know, you go, no, you've got to stop this. Please don't die. And you get him and you throw him in a cupboard for 3 weeks or something. You can't throw a fat person in the cupboard. You'll do your back in like me. But, you know, heroin addicts, they don't weigh anything. You can throw them around willy-nilly, right? But, in fact, when they're lying there with a needle hanging out, you just get the needle and flick, and they just go into the cupboard like that, okay? Fat people, you've got to lure them in. A little trail of chocolates, and they just follow that anywhere, like that. But we've got to do something, because a third of the world are obese, and a third of the world are starving. The fat ones are eating the skinny ones' food, basically. I know most of the skinny ones are in Africa, so out of sight, out of mind, I know, but no, I can talk about Africa like that because I'm from Britain and we used to own it. We did. When we had the empire and we ruled the world before you took over, we owned Africa. But then in the 50s and 60s, Africa wanted to be self-ruled. They wanted independence. And they said, look, we'd like to run it ourselves. We went, fine. And so gradually we started giving Africa back to the Africans. And by the 70s, it was totally run by the Africans themselves. And of course, in the 80s, we get a phone call. Hello? Hello? Who's that? Africa. What do you want? We're starving. You should have thought of that before you wanted independence. Well, we didn't know there'd be a drought, did we? Drought, I'll give you a drought. This is true. When I was a kid, I was about 10, we had a really long hot summer, okay? And there was a hosepipe ban. You couldn't water your flowers. We've all suffered. So, that's true, actually. One long hot summer, and the water ran out, and we didn't know what to do. We thought, what can we do? And there was people coming around your house trying to tell you how to conserve water. They were saying things like, when you brush your teeth, don't let the tap just run. You know, put a little glass in it. And they came around, they were putting house bricks in the cistern of the toilet to save water. And there was public information films on the television. There was one advert that was like, it was like an animation, and it was like a couple in the bath. And it said, conserve water, take a bath with a friend. Which I did. I say a friend, he was more a friend of my granddad's. But, no. £10 is a lot to a kid in England. What? He taught me a lot, stuff like, you don't wash it like that, give it here. No, he was a sweet old man. I used to call him Grandad Charlie. He wasn't my real granddad. He was just an old bloke that lived across the road. He used to come round whenever he saw my parents go out, right? And he'd come round, Mum and Dad out, yeah, oh, right, do you want to see a magic trick? Yeah, he'd draw the curtains, right? And he'd close my eyes, okay, and he'd sit down and he'd put a top hat on his lap, like that, right? A magic hat, right? And he'd go, close your eyes, he goes, and feel the magic rabbit. And I used to go up and I used to put... I used to go in, I used to feel the little... weird little thing it was, didn't have any fur or ears, right? And he used to go, and it was scared stiff, it was terrifying, right? And he made us stroke it, and I stroked it so fast once that it was sick, all down my... Shut up, fuck off. Oh dear, oh. Where was I? Oh yeah, famine. Famine is a problem. Which brings me to this next fad that we need to stamp out. This happened Christmas before last, exchanging gifts with old friends, good friends, quite well-off friends, if I'm being honest. I got them a coffee-making machine from Harrods, top of the range. They loved it. They gave me my present. It was just an envelope. I thought, oh, what's this, vouchers? Opened it up. It wasn't vouchers. It was just a card with a picture of a goat on it. And I said, what's this? They went, oh, our gift to you is we gave a goat to an African family. What? I'm looking at the coffee machine thinking, is it too late to take that back? Is it too... what is it? Oh, we gave a goat to an African family. Did you? Oh. So I've got fuck all then, basically. I mean, I don't even know this African family. Why would I give them a goat? It doesn't matter. This serves no purpose at all. This is no good for anyone. They're 50 quid down. I've got nothing. The African family's going, not another mouth to feed. Right? The goat is going, where the fuck am I? This is shit. What? A week ago I was gambling around the Cotswolds. There was grass and tourists with nuts and... This is a fucking dust bowl. And there's no way that goat wanted to go to Africa. It was basically... No, it was kidnapped. It was abducted. It was put in a sack and bundled on a boat to Africa. Like Roots in reverse. There is no way. They went, do you want to go to Africa? He went, definitely not. No. Oh, come on. Why didn't you want to go to Africa? Lions. Come on. Why didn't you want to go to Africa? AIDS. Well, that shouldn't affect you. It shouldn't.